I was thinking about something. I wish quests in video games were less like grab this thing and go here and talk to this person. But then I realized that like that's life. There's pretty much everything you do.
Yeah.
Like unless they made a
I
game like PC building simulator where you're fucking putting in screws and shit, but like
but
what
even then, it's like take this screw and put it here.
yeah, exactly. It's still all just fucking
Pre-workout.
yeah. Oh, speaking of that, you know how I was talking about how I was throwing up from that not okay, so when I went to the hospital, this wasn't because of the pre-workout, but
Well, Roshi was
uh
saying it was because of the pre-workout. That was his crackpot theory.
no, I'd stopped taking that like a week before that happened.
Well, then it's not possible to be that.
Yeah.
Unless you're going through withdrawals.
I don't think so. That was
Yeah. Yeah.
I've been drinking black coffee before my workouts and it's sucked.
I'm gonna edit that so it sounds like you said I'm drinking black cock before I work out.
But I just bought some more of the my trusty old testosterone boosting pre-workout that I took for a few months before I switched and to the one that made me throw up. So tomorrow I should have a good back workout. I fucking hurt my back today doing squats.
Oh, that's scary. It's scary. I always feel like I'm gonna like break my spine and
Oh yeah, when I have like I don't even squat that heavy. Like the highest I've squatted is 225. And when you have that much weight on your shoulders, like I only weigh 140 pounds. When I have like
yeah.
120 pounds more than I weigh on my shoulders, like that
Yeah,
feels
it's
like my
like
skeleton doesn't want that.
I'm gonna turn into like origami and die.
But that does increase bone density. So
What
bone
decreases
mineral.
bone density?
What?
You heard me.
You said what decreases bone density?
Yeah.
Probably like putting them in a blender. I don't know.
No, because I want to still have my bones.
Not drinking calcium and eating nutrients.
All right. You heard it. You heard it here first. Don't drink calcium. Don't eat any nutrients.
Pog life support. Wait, advice. Just gotta change my shirt. I got it right here. Gonna put it on. Oh, I forgot you're still recording. It was this thing that Joe Rogan shared on Facebook. It was scientists created their first like human embryo without a sperm or an egg.
Wait, seriously?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Like
That's
that's what
insane.
I think it was a human embryo.
I mean, any kind of embryo.
First embryo without sperm.
Like, oh my god.
Weizmann Institute in Israel have produced the first synthetic embryo in the world without the need for sperm, eggs, or fertilization. Yeah, so they just essentially created life, right?
Yeah, which we've done with like cells before, which I guess this is like the natural next step.
Right, this is just putting those cells together into like a group and telling it to do something, right? Kind of.
Yeah, just more
Or
complicated cells.
yeah, yeah.
Because the I remember the cell that we created artificially like a couple years back was it had like no features. It was totally, but it like sustained itself, which was impressive. Yeah, I remember in one of my biology classes in college, there was this professor. He's like, who in this room? It was a class of like 300 kids. He's like, who in this room thinks that like in the next 20 years we'll see artificial life created? And like nobody raised their hand. And he's like, I think I'm optimistic. I think we might do it. And then like 2 years later, it happens. It's
Yeah, that's
insane.
crazy. That within 20 years,
Yeah,
2 years
and
later.
nobody like there's like
I mean, but what do they know? There's a bunch of dummies that are there to learn about that subject.
yeah
They're not
we were
in the
students to
field.
be fair. But even then, it just shows how we're not really we don't think about things in terms of like exponential
Like what's
growth.
actually coming, yeah, or what the next stage of something is. That's what like I'm excited, but also kind of scared about Neuralink.
Yeah, I'm gonna let. I'm excited. I'm gonna let other people test it out first, though.
Yeah, that's fair. See, but what if by letting them do it first, they just get this huge advantage over you because they had more time to download more
Uh,
information?
no, I'm playing the Infinite game, baby. Game theory.
It's fair. Can't beat Infinite.
I just mean, I don't like. Well, I try not to. Everyone does, but I try not to compare myself to other people too much. I think it's
Oh, that's
unhealthy.
fair. It's very
Very fair.
mature,
Oh,
very
thank you.
very wise. It's like something like a you'd hear from like a monk in Tibet say.
Oh my god, this build I have is nasty. Sorry. Yeah, I mean, obviously I'm not,
One in
it's hard to
six
practice.
catastrophic volcano eruption within 100 years.
Yeah, I read into that, and it's not as scary as it sounds. Catastrophic, it's like there was some, like,
So that doesn't
volcanic
mean like
explosivity index, and, like, a 7 on that scale happened, like, a few hundred years ago, and it caused, like, it impacted things globally a little bit, but it wasn't like Yellowstone erupting.
yeah, I'm still worried like I can't you can't worry about it, but it's still just like one of those looming
Yeah,
like
and so that was the other thing I was reading. Is it?
existential threats.
Yeah, and the existential one I think is the if it's like an 8 on the explosivity index, because those are the ones that would wipe out like a lot of people.
Right. Could that do we know can a volcanic eruption be caused by like an artificial source, like a bomb explosion or something?
I'm sure. I don't know about that. I mean, probably.
Like something
Uh
big enough to like shake the earth or something. I
oh,
don't know. Because ultimately,
interesting.
isn't it caused by like a like moving the plates and then it like forces
Yeah,
magma
I know
earth?
that seismic stuff I think is related to that. One thing when I was looking into that that I found is they found that like I think it was called glacial rebound is related to volcanic activity, which is basically when there's been like a glacier or an ice cap on top of a tectonic plate or some area for a long period of time, and then it's not there suddenly. Uh, the lack of pressure, it'll like move the plates up or something, and it causes increased
Okay.
volcanic activity.
Huh.
And so I think that's what they were getting at in this that article is that
Oh,
since
so
we're
like
losing the
the
glaciers, that kind of increases the chances.
oh, okay. That's fair. I think glaciers are crazy because it's not ice. It's compressed snow.
Yeah, it's
Like
I want to go
it's
see
not a
one, but like I don't know, in my lifetime.
yeah. I want to as well.
Fair Chance Glacier Edition. Guest starring the glacier,
Guest starring the glacier.
the one glacier in the world.
Fear, like,
Fear controls
ul-
everything.
well, yeah. Ultimately, as a concept, fear is like probably the biggest motivator for humans.
At least one of them, yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah, definitely one of them. And
Especially when push comes to shove. I think.
I don't know. I feel like they used that a lot during this whole COVID thing.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of a natural
I
response
mean,
probably to a pandemic is being scared.
that's fair. Yeah, that's a fair chance.
But also, yeah, there was definitely a lot of politicking around. Oh, people are scared, so like let's use that to like do
Things.
yeah things to because
Well,
it's
I like to look at like Australia. Like they went crazy.
yes to quote JoJo's really quick. When fear turns into relief, that's you feel blessed, and politicians use that to get their votes up. I think. Oh, I need that. Oh
That,
fuck, I lose.
yeah, that's a very good yeah because they like offer a solution to this problem by voting for them.
Yeah,
Or at least they say they do.
Oh my god, I got him! No, dude. Nobody bet on me. That's awesome.
Oh my god.
Holy shit.
I just knocked my peeps.
I just knocked my dick off.
Oh, Pog. Yeah, I don't know what I did to my back at the gym. All I know is I was squatting, and like I went down, and I went back up, and like I just felt like my left
Left nut.
lower back just hurt.
And was it like a, I don't know, for me, having a unfamiliar pain is like extra stressful because like you don't know if it's supposed to feel that way.
Yeah, because after that I tried to like roll it out and like stretch it out, and I don't know, that probably did more bad than good ultimately. But I don't know, because it could just be like a knot or something.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's not like super bad, it's just like inconvenient. Like I still finished my workout afterwards, I just went a little bit lighter.
Right.
Is it just me, or is... I know we're flipping topics a lot. That's what my brain does when I'm stoned. But
No, that's good.
is it just me, or do like musicians not, at least not as much, have like a signature sound anymore?
Yeah, it's, and I think Vsauce talked about this. It seems like it's getting more um, kind of normalized. Like people are
Yeah,
finding like
the sounds that
like
people
the
like or
yeah that like
something.
grabs people's attention and they're just going with it.
Yeah, because like you don't hear like, I don't know. There's nobody that in the modern day that I could equate to Jimi Hendrix. Like
Yeah, and a lot of
you can
old
just
rock. It's
tell.
like, oh, that's like they do that riff a lot. Like that's their sound.
Yeah, like especially with Jimi Hendrix, like like he just sounded so different from like everything, like everybody else that was playing at the time.
I mean, I definitely noticed some bands that have distinct like sounds that they use, like voices on their synthesizers
Yeah,
and stuff. We're in the
yeah.
future, man.
Well, yeah. Now we have synthesizer guitars.
All these future noises.
I got a keyboard right next to me too. Not Debussy.
Give me Debussy.
I like how all the conspiracy theories around CERN like stopped after they started the thing, and what those people don't like, it's still running.
Oh, right. I remember you showing me that like crazy video where they were like wearing goat heads and stuff. I don't know. That's the
Oh,
extent of my
that was
knowledge.
that was something else. That I don't know that.
Oh, that was.
Supposedly that was connected to CERN. That was some like tunnel that they dug, and that was like the opening ceremony for it. Yeah,
Oh,
that was pretty weird. I don't know what the fuck that like. Who the fuck choreographed that, and what the symbology was? Because there was some weird stuff going on.
that was definitely
The person
yeah.
with the chains and like the chairs on top of
Yeah,
like
which
the
is like not at all. Like it was like a tunnel unveiling or something. I don't
yeah,
know.
like that doesn't seem very fitting for that at all.
Yeah, like I could see that in some theater, but not. It was like a bunch of scientists and like business people.
This the people watching sitting in the stands were just
Okay, I guess.
like they're just like observe. It was so weird too because they all got up at the same time and left at the end too. Like what?
Yeah, it's like they were all waiting to get out of there.
Oh yeah, that was some weird shit. What the fuck? But no, what I was there's a bunch of videos going around on YouTube and Facebook of people talking about how like CERN is opening portals to hell and black holes and stuff.
I don't know what CERN is, but
It's
Godspeed to them if
the
that's what they're doing.
it's the people that own the Large Hadron Collider. It's like the
Oh,
cent Central European
yeah,
uh
basically opening portal to hell.
something. And I don't know, it's just so funny. Like I feel like they just don't understand I don't understand particle physics either. I can't
Yeah,
talk.
there's this weird cult around. I think it's called like quantum mysticism, where people will use because there's like I don't really understand it, but they'll say there's like uncertainty, and people kind of pick up and they're like, oh, like we've we're like reaching magic levels in science, and like you could say that from a philosophical standpoint, but all they're saying it
Like it's literal.
like
Like
you can control the universe with your mind. Like that's the kind of thing they're talking about.
right, like we're about to start shooting fireballs out of our hands and
Yeah.
shit. And like, lightning bolt, lightning bolt, lightning bolt.
Fireball, fireball.
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't get me wrong. I wish that was reality. That'd be cool as fuck, but it's not.
Yeah. Quantum mysticism. Look it up.
Quantum mysticism. Quantum quackery.
Oh yeah, that's an even better word for it. Because it is quackery.
It really is. I love when people like I don't know, I feel like the place that these types of things start, like the
4chan.
rocks have energies and like can change reality and like quantum mysticism. We're about to like unveil the secrets of the universe to be able to like do magic shit.
Hmm.
Like I feel like these all started from just one person that like read one like paper or article about like quantum computing or some fucking like stones that some random crazy fuck wrote and then
Yeah. Oh, are
believed
you
it
talking
and
about
proved it.
Mormonism?
It pretty much.
I mean, yeah, basically. There's this. I don't remember what it
That's how
was.
any cult starts.
I was watching a segment on something a few years back, and it stuck with me. And they was like, "All right, are they stupid or are they lying?"
Yeah, right.
And that's what
And
they're
it's
talking
always
about
the person
basically.
at the top is lying, and everybody below them is just stupid.
Right, and it's hard. It's with sometimes it's hard to tell the person at the top
Yeah,
if they genuinely believe that kind of stuff.
yeah, that's fair. Sometimes they're just really charismatic and stupid.
Yeah, like Putin. I don't know. I don't know if he believes what he talks about.
I don't know either. He does say some fucking crazy shit. Like how he's trying to say that he's like culturally cleansing the Ukrainians of
Oh,
Nazism. Like that's
yeah. When there
fucking
isn't there a guy Jewish,
I'm
there,
pretty
like I don't know,
what's his name? Uh
Zelensky,
yeah, Volensky. I'm not
Zelensky,
sure.
and the Nazis, man, gotta get them.
He was born in Ukraine.
Ukraine.
Yeah, he was born to a Jewish family. Volodymyr Zelensky. I don't know. I've heard this talked about on the Joe Rogan podcast, but I don't know. Supposedly, like Russia's. I don't know. This is just a theory. This isn't like fact or anything. But if Russia's waiting till winter to like actually assault Ukraine, then it's gonna be fucked. Because the limiting factor right now is like the roads and like
Oh,
getting tanks. You have to take them down like a single like highway essentially. But in the winter, when the ground freezes, because right now it's all marshy, they'll
right.
be able to take those tanks anywhere.
That's a crazy thought.
The fact that like the war has been drawn out so far already, like seems like it might go into winter. And that's I feel like that's just gonna be a whole different ball game because I don't know, Russia's always performs better in the winter.
Yeah, yeah. What was that thing where it was like they got invaded at some point and the invading forces just kind of perished because of the cold?
Yeah, they just died out they ran out of food and warmth and just died.
Man, I ran out of warmth.
Yeah, it's crazy how I don't know, living in the United States, how like sheltered we are from
from
like
climates.
actual.
Well, I guess it
I
gets.
mean,
We
yeah,
have Death
climate.
Valley,
Yeah,
but nobody
we have
lives
some.
there.
Yeah, we have some extremes, but like there's people around the world that live in these harsh, crazy environments just every day.
Yeah, like the Sahara Desert.
Yeah. Well,
Do people live there? I don't know.
I don't know. I was about to ask the same question. But like Egypt, Egypt's a desert.
Even Canada, it's pretty freaking
Yeah,
cold in
cold.
Canada. That's
Yeah,
what I've heard.
Alaska. Alaska's fucking crazy, dude. Bears will fuck you up.
Yeah.
What is a mandible?
It's like a beetle, little thing that
Well,
comes.
no, not a mandible. That's not the right word. What is this called? See, it's talking about fractals.
Fractals are cool.
Yeah, he's saying fractals are so much cooler because Blender is getting crazier. Mandelbrot.
Oh, Mandelbrot Zoom, Mandelbro. I don't know how to say it, but dude, it's this set of all. It has something to do with imaginary numbers. I could have told you about it, like a few years ago.
It's fair.
It's like the graph of all solutions for this like imaginary number equation, and it's crazy. Like the you can zoom in for I don't know if it's infinity, but like an insane amount, and it makes all these psychedelic things basically.
Huh.
Check it out.
How do you
Or
Mandelbelt?
Mandelbrot zoom, and it's like a video, and it'll just keep zooming, and it's like insane.
Oh, okay. So it's like the inside of a kaleidoscope, right?
Yeah, basically.
The Mandelbrot zoom.
Uh oh. Oh, no, I'm fine.
And this was just created with math.
Yeah, so it's an equation. So it's, if I'm not mistaken, it should be a graph of all the solutions to a certain equation. Um, and it's 2D since it involves imaginary numbers, which I don't fully understand imaginary numbers, but
Yeah, I stopped paying attention in high school math when they started talking about imaginary numbers.
yeah, which is kind of like a bad name for them because people are like, oh, it's imaginary, but I forget there's some video I watched where they suggested a better name. I don't remember.
This is fucking crazy.
Yeah, isn't it? It's absolutely insane. I think Veritasium did a video on it. It's pretty good.
It's fucking mesmerizing to look at.
Yeah, and
Oh my god, I'm fucking tripping right now.
and it's like basically you keep zooming in, and it's like it reflects the ability of whatever computer you're using to look at the Mandelbrot set at a higher resolution. So I think as computers and stuff, that'll be like, oh, like what's your highest Mandelbrot zoom? It's like a benchmark of some kind. It's culty.
That'd be funny. You know what the other things are cool as fuck?
I do not know.
Oscilloscopes.
Oh, you like that? What'd you say?
Oscilloscopes.
I haven't heard of it.
It's the things that it draws lines with sound.
Oh, that's kind of cool. I'll look up a video after this.
That's what I've heard string theory described as is like everything has its own like resonation, like its own like vibration that it puts off or something.
Right. Yeah, I think I've heard of it as virtual particles, or like expressions of strings being resonated at
Well,
different
yeah,
frequencies.
right.
Which don't ask me what that means.
I don't know what that means either. It's fucking crazy. I want to know what it feels like to be one of these people's, like, what it feels like to have one of the brains that, like, figured out these
Yeah,
things.
Richard Feynman, I said during one of his lectures, it's like if you think you understand quantum physics, you don't understand quantum physics, and that stuck with
Fair.
me.
That's very fair. That's so. What I just sent you is a song by Jerome Fenderson, played through an oscilloscope and XY display. The song is
Oh,
specifically made to draw visuals when displayed in XY, while
that's
also
cool.
sounding musical.
That's awesome.
Oh shit! It made a mushroom. That's cool as fuck. Were you there when I was? You know a non. You know what an NDA is, right?
Non-disclosure agreement.
Yeah. So I don't know. I was watching the Joe Rogan podcast as I do because I don't know. It's just that's my favorite podcast. You know, it'd be like that. And he had on this guy that he was like a UFO, uh, like that was his passion, was like trying to figure out stuff about UFOs.
Okay.
And he was saying that there's this law that's being passed. I need to look into it. I don't know what the fuck he was talking about because it seems crazy. It's a law that basically these companies like Lockheed and Martin,
Right.
like Boeing, like the people who make missiles and like defense gear, like stuff for our military. Uh, all of their workers when they work on like top secret stuff, obviously they have to sign non-disclosure agreements.
Uh huh.
Well, this would make them like void
Oh.
after, I think after a certain amount of time or something, or but because like Lockheed and Martin, especially, there's this dude that they tried to say that he didn't work there, but there's proof and like other people that said that he worked there that also worked there.
And the law is
Uh,
getting passed for sure.
I don't know. I don't know what law this is, but if it does come out and Lockheed and Martin and these people come forward and talk about the fucking like shit that they worked on, that they're like, this doesn't make any like it had to have come from somewhere else. This doesn't make any sense. Fuck, what's his name? Uh, God, what's his name?
What's the word? What's the word? What's the word? What's the word?
Yeah, for real. I'm going crazy right now. It literally feels like this was fucking deleted from my brain. I know it wasn't, but what the fuck? Why can't I think of his name?
I know the exact feeling. There's this video that I remembered seeing, and I couldn't find it for like multiple years, and I had to like look through my history, like scour it years back, and I mean eventually I found it, but I know exactly what you're talking about. Oh my god. Oh, does he have like fuck?
Bob Lazar.
All right. Says
Uh,
Hasika.
he's this dude that he's a Okay, Wikipedia says that he's a American conspiracy theorist and self-proclaimed physicist, but
Mhm. Well, as we know, Wikipedia is never wrong. It's never been wrong, ever.
he has criminal charges of pandering and trade of illegal goods. What's pandering?
Good question. I don't know.
Anyway, I'm pretty sure that it was Lockheed and Martin that he worked for. It was either Lockheed or Martin or some other. Or no. He worked at. It wasn't Area 51, but it was this other uh area something. And yeah,
Area
he said that he
911.
for real. Says that he reverse engineered extraterrestrial technology.
Oh, be interested to see it.
I would be too. I want to know. I just want to know if it's fucking true or not. I want to see.
If you gaze too long into the void, it will look back
Oh
at
no
you.
way! They have a performance video of the fucking Envision 74. Hyundai's coming out with a new car and it looks crazy. Like I've never wanted a car more than this one. I
Really?
don't think.
Send a picture of it. I'll look at it after this. Ah, just put me against these impossible matchups. I mean, I guess that's
It's hydrogen powered.
interesting. I do be breathing hydrogen.
To be honest, a little bit. Actually, a lot.
Yeah, quite a bit, I think. Alright, strategy 2 against this guy. Come at me, bro. Fuck.
Oof.
It's fine. I think I could go up to like 3, maybe 4 loser curses. And Void's gonna lose the creeps real soon. I know it. Oh, if I don't lose this first!
Oh god, that's the worst. No, I think the Wizards is worse, but that's a
I,
close second.
I think this one's worse. Fuck. Oh well.
Okay, yeah, that's
Oh, I
fair.
beat him though. I got second place. I beat Zeus. Yeah, this is a rough wave. All right, I'll start looking at that stuff now. Yeah, he lost. That's funny.
The car just looks so crazy. It's like probably the most like futuristic retro car I've ever seen.
Oh, look at that. Oh, it has fins. That makes it go faster. The wheels look sick.
It's crazy. I I think the coolest part is that it's hydrogen powered.
Oh, that actually does look really good. I like it. All right. Yeah, I'm sold on it.
I want it so bad. Oh, there's a Neuralink update a month ago.
They do a test on something?
New brain implant begins human trials.
Oh God, it's happening.
It is.
The I don't know if you've looked into the predictions on the future timeline, but they predict that after a wave of human testing for like brain interfaces, that it'll be outlawed because there'll be a strong like reactionary. I'm sorry, I'm watching this oscilloscope thing, and it is very cool.
It's crazy, right?
They predict that it'll be there'll be a strong like backlash against it for a while.
I could see that, but I feel like that's, I don't know. I feel like that's not good. It might be though. I don't know.
Who knows, honestly. It's exciting either way, though. This is pretty cool. Oh man. It's getting even cooler. Oh, there's a person. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Did you want to take a break or end it or?
Sorry, I'm just enraptured by this video.
It's fine.
Yeah, we can take a break and then, or whatever you want.
No, I'll be right back.
We might, honestly, it's been probably what, like an hour?
I feel like it has been an hour. I think.
What was that thing we wanted to do on the watch together?
Look at the oscilloscope.
Oh. Oh, it's a little mushroom.
Yeah, I just think it's crazy that the sound is making those lines.
Yeah. It's like a fern.
All right, I think this was a successful episode too. I think we covered.
Yeah, we got some good, interesting stuff. Oh my god, it's like 3D.
Yeah, dude, you can draw crazy shit with oscilloscopes.
This is someone who, like, you know, the Etch-a-Sketch? They never got over that.
With it. I can do this with sound.
Yeah. More. Oh my god.